Hi, I'm Dr. Ramona Pleva from Northern Lights Chiropractic in Traverse City, Michigan. So I thought I'd take some time to share with you some information that I have learned regarding essential oils. Now, maybe you've heard about them, but don't really know much about them and how they can be used. Essential oils can really be useful in supporting a healthy lifestyle. Now, we're going to go through a few things here, explaining some of the benefits of them. Please understand we're not diagnosing diseases or touting these as a cure for a certain disease or condition. So let's get started. So what is an essential oil? Essential oils come from nature, so they are plants and trees. And a lot of times it's the roots, the leaves, the stems, the flowers, the bark, the resin of the tree that is used to create an essential oil. When it comes to citrus oils like lemon, lime, orange, bergamot, it's actually the peel of the fruit that is utilized for the essential oil. So it's actually not even the juice. Essential oils have a long, long history. So they go back almost 6,000 years, and our ancestors really understood their therapeutic benefits. And they were often used in religious services, maybe like a wedding, a ceremony, funerals, and even for courting. So they have a lot of symbolism and history associated with them. Now, when you look at an essential oil, you might be surprised to learn that it is highly, highly concentrated. So one drop of an oil can be very, very potent. And they're actually 50 to 70 times more potent than their dried herbal counterparts. So you see the bottle of peppermint here. One drop of peppermint is the equivalent of 28 cups of tea. So it just shows you how potent they are, and we really want to use them with care. Now, when we look over here, there's this gray cell, and the darker gray circle around the cell is the cell membrane. The cell membrane is actually made of phospholipids, which means it's made from fat. And the oils, also being a form of fat, are actually able to cross into the cell membrane. And from there, they're able to have a therapeutic effect on the internal environment of the cell. So if you're dealing with a virus, this is a key component of essential oils and how they're able to benefit and support our immune health. Now, there's different grades of essential oils. You'll see synthetic grades. So let's say you go to a store and they've got a frankincense bottle of essential oil and it's $7.99. Well, chances are there's probably about one drop of actual frankincense oil in that bottle. And then they've mixed a lot of synthetic scents and perfumes to make it smell like frankincense. So while it's not bad, it's not going to necessarily have the therapeutic benefits of a true essential oil that is made from frankincense. There are some essential oils that are actually food grade. And so you are able to use them in cooking, add them to water. There's a variety of things that you can do to ingest them. And those are usually labeled as GRAS, excuse me, generally recognized as safe. Now, I use doTERRA brand essential oils, and actually right on the bottle, it'll actually say essential oil supplement. So that tells me, yes, I can take that internally. And if it doesn't say that, then I know that I need to use it in a different way. There are therapeutic grades of essential oils, so they do have some therapeutic properties associated with them. And then doTERRA actually does what is called CPTG, and you'll see it here on the right part of the screen. And that is certified pure therapeutic grade. And what that means is that it goes through additional 30 different tests, a lot of them done by third-party testing partners. And so they're really assessing the quality of the oil all throughout the production process. And when I use it in my practice, I want a high quality oil. So I'm always looking for certified pure therapeutic grade. So depending on how you want to use your oils will depend on the quality that you are probably desiring. Now, one of the ways that you can use essential oils is a topical use. So you can apply them directly to the skin. Now, a lot of times people will apply a certain scent. Maybe it's lavender, for relaxation, and they can put it behind the ears. They might want to put an oil like peppermint on the chest to open up the airways. They can put them on the pulse points. And actually, another place that might be not quite as top of mind is the bottom of the feet. So the bottom of the feet actually, the skin there, we don't have any hair there, so there's no barriers to the absorption. The oils are actually absorbed quite well through the feet. And when you put on a topical application, really within about 20 minutes, every cell in your body has that oil in it. So going back to the oils, here's an interesting fact that there are more molecules in a single drop of an essential oil than there are cells in your body. So when we say you apply it and it's in your cells within 20 minutes, it's actually, we've got about 100 trillion cells in our body. And in a drop of essential oil, there are 4 million trillion molecules. So that's a 4 and 19 zeros after it. So actually, for every cell, there's about 40,000 essential oil molecules that are contained in one drop. So there are some oils that when you apply them topically, because they are pretty potent, they can actually cause a little bit of a skin irritation or reaction. Oregano can have that effect. Cinnamon for some people can have that effect as well. And what you want to do is dilute it down with a carrier oil. We use fractionated coconut oil. There are other oils that you can use. And so you'd want to use like 1 drop of essential oil with about 3 drops of the fractionated coconut oil or other carrier oil. And this helps to dilute the sensitivity to the surface of the skin. It does not dilute the therapeutic properties of the oil. Okay, internal use. So some oils you can take internally. So this is a lemon that she's adding to her drinking water. And lemon is a great one to take internally. It's got a lot of cleansing benefits. And so you can take them internally, also in what we refer to as veggie caps. So these are actually empty capsules where you just take the top off the little capsule, you hold it, you put a couple of drops of an essential oil that you want to take internally, and then you just put the top back on and you take it as you would a supplement. So that's a really easy way to take oils internally. You can also cook with them. So you have maybe some dried herbs that you use in a recipe. Well, sometimes you can substitute a drop of an essential oil, which is very, very effective. And again, make sure it's very potent. So you don't want to overdo it. So you want to add a drop at a time. I have a fabulous pumpkin bread recipe, and I love using cinnamon and clove in place of the dried spices, and it's absolutely amazing. I've also made some delicious lavender shortbread cookies, and so nobody ever complains when those show up at a party. You can also diffuse the oil, and this is probably one of the most common ways that people think of using essential oils. So you can put it in a diffuser, and what you may or may not realize is that that is a great way to cleanse the air in a room. Let's say you've got a room in the basement that maybe doesn't smell quite as fresh as other rooms of the houses. Maybe it's, down in an area that's closed off and you want to freshen it up. Diffusing some oil in there will help freshen the air. And this is also very important as we go through, let's say, our winter months, especially in northern Michigan, where we don't have windows open and doors open, so we're not getting a circulation of fresh air. So diffusing some oils can really help cleanse the air. They can also help with our mood. So I have some clients who love to keep a diffuser going in their workspace. So they might have an immune boosting oil blend going during the winter months to kind of keep everything fresh and clean, but then during the spring and summer, they might have some other uplifting oils going that help to keep them just elevate the mood. Other people that I have using oils will actually diffuse this in the bedroom before going to sleep. So they'll diffuse some calming oils And it just helps to create a nice sleeping environment before they drift off to sleep. The other way, if you want to do a quick inhalation of the oils, just put a drop on your hands, rub it together, and then inhale it. So that's going to hit the brain in the limbic system, which is our emotional system, as I mentioned before. And so it's a great way to really just get oils in very quickly. And you would be surprised at just doing that and inhaling from your hands, how quickly that can have an impact on your whole mood. I've had patients come in, they are, stressed out from the day. And so, I give them some lavender and they're able to just calm down. You can see the stress that is just dropping. And so it's really, really effective, and you're using a great product. Okay, so I want to talk about some of the common oils that you will find. So I did mention frankincense a little bit earlier. Frankincense is known as the king of oils, and rightfully so. In biblical times, it was a highly coveted oil. And here's a couple reasons why. It actually helps promote a feeling of relaxation. So I've actually have heard and have used a drop of frankincense on the top of the head when someone goes into a meditation practice, if they're doing something spiritual or, prayer. It helps you to connect to that higher power. It's going to be really a great oil for balancing the mood. It actually helps to balance out the brain, which is really important. It supports healthy skin. So for those of us who may have some blemishes, it's really helpful with toning that down. It can also help with preventing scar formation on the skin as well. Now, what's really great about frankincense is that it does support brain health. We have what is called the blood-brain barrier, and it's a little barrier that encompasses the brain, and it's there to help keep toxins out of the brain. Now, frankincense, because of the size of the molecules of the drops of oil, it's able to actually permeate through that membrane, that blood-brain barrier, and it can have a positive effect on the brain. It can help decrease inflammation, which a lot of people have brain inflammation, especially if they are experiencing a neurodegenerative disease like maybe Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. Frankincense has also been known to be very helpful for people who are recovering from a traumatic brain injury, such as a concussion. This is a great oil that you can take internally, you can diffuse it, and you can apply it topically. Lavender is probably one of the best known oils that we have. This is actually sourced out of Bulgaria, I believe. And as you may know, lavender is used for its calming properties. It's very good at helping to drop the stress levels, and it can be very helpful with people who are struggling with some grief. Okay, it's really a nice oil to help just calm the mood. It's also known for, again, skin irritations, kind of like frankincense, and you can actually combine the two together. So lavender helps to calm down acne, but it's also really good for cuts and burns. So having some lavender available like in the kitchen would be a good place, because, where are you going to burn your hand? So very helpful with that. And it's considered an antimicrobial, antiseptic, antifungal, antihistamine. So it's an oil that, if you've got some stinky gym shoes, you can put a drop or two of lavender on a cotton ball, stick them in the shoes, and then your shoes will be a little bit fresher. So lemon is a fabulous oil, and a lot of the citrus oils are uplifting. So they really help to shift the mood. This is a great oil that you can take internally. You can take it, you can diffuse it, apply it topically, but it also has amazing, amazing cleansing properties. So it's known as an antiseptic, antifungal, antiviral. There is a reason that commercial cleaning products are scented with lemon, because it just gives us that, oh my gosh, everything just is so, so clean. Here's a tip. You can use lemon in cleaning products. You can make up a bottle with water and vinegar, add some lemon. If you want to do that, it's great for cleaning the kitchen countertops and in the bathroom, but please use a glass bottle. So a glass colored bottle like brown, blue, or green. If you use a plastic bottle with a lemon essential oil, the lemon will actually break down the plastic. So we want to try to avoid that. So it's also known for helping to boost the immune system. You may have had your mother or grandmother give you honey with some lemon when you were a kid and sick with a cold. And so it's really great for providing immune support, digestive support. It's like it supports the liver and helps with detoxification. And so it's a very inexpensive oil, but it is incredibly versatile. And so it's a great, great one to have on hand. Now, Melaleuca is sourced out of Australia. It's also known as tea tree oil. And it's also known for some incredible cleansing properties. So it's an antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, anti-infectious. Now, it's also amazing for cleaning the skin. So you can pair this with your lavender or frankincense if you'd like. It's also a great oil, again, to have on hand in the kitchen where you may cut yourself. So it's a fabulous oil. I've used it a lot and I absolutely enjoy this one. Oregano. So oregano is a great antiviral oil. So if you pair this with Melaleuca, it's actually known to really help against fighting immune challenges, predominantly MRSA. It is considered a hot oil. And so this is an oil that if you want to apply it topically, remember to use some fractionated coconut oil or a carrier oil of some sort. You can also cook with this one. It is very potent. So what you might want to do is take a toothpick, just dip it into the bottle, pull it out, and then, swirl the toothpick in your dish. So you want to make sure that you don't overdo it because, whoo, it's a hot one. I accidentally applied this to my skin one time without a carrier oil, and it was a very intense burning sensation. Not good. So I'm just letting you know from personal experience what you should not do. Peppermint. Oh, we love our peppermint. Peppermint is great because it helps to support our digestive health. So if you're feeling a little queasy, nausea, blah, 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 applying a drop of frankincense on the abdomen can be really helpful. It's also great for focus and attention. So let's say you're at work, it's after lunch, and the energy is kind of draining. Sniffing a little bit of peppermint. Frankincense is good too, but peppermint will actually help boost the brain and give you a little bit more focus. It's really good for headache relief and combines very well with lavender and frankincense. So you can start blending oils in a really fun and creative way to create some unique combinations for yourself. Peppermint is great for muscle fatigue. So let's say you overdid it doing yard work, or maybe you hit the gym for the first time in 3 months and you're a little sore. It's a great, great oil to use for that. When you do blend I keep saying frankincense. I love frankincense. When you blend peppermint with other oils, peppermint acts as a booster for the other oils. So it actually helps to increase the synergy of the other oils. So it's a wonderful oil to have. It has many uses. Now this is a little rollerball bottle that the mom is applying to her child's foot. And so as I mentioned before, you can apply the oils topically to the bottom of the feet. The rollerball bottle application is great. You can make your own. And you may put, 10 or 20 drops of a certain oil or a blend of oils together in a roller ball bottle. And then you fill the rest of it up with a carrier oil. Like I said, we like fractionated coconut oil. And you can just roll it on the bottoms of the feet or, like I said before, behind the ears. And so it's a quick, great roll and go application. You can carry it with you and it's not messy. So we like not messy. So one of doTERRA's signature products is On Guard. So they actually have a whole product line that ranges from laundry detergent to toothpaste to supplements to an oil. And it is a wonderful blend. So up until now, we've talked about individual oils. This is a blend of wild orange, cinnamon, eucalyptus leaf, rosemary, and clove. And these oils together have an amazing synergistic effect. And they are known to be 99% effective against, killing bacteria. So it's a wonderfully immune boosting oil. You can take it internally. You can add it to your water. You can maybe soak your apple slices in it. You can diffuse it. So when I talk about immune boosting blends being used to diffuse during the winter time, it's absolutely great. And you can make your own hand sprays with them. They actually have a hand spray, but you can make your own if you want to just dabble with making your own products, which is always very fun. And so I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit more about essential oils and how you can use them. So here is my contact information. If you have any questions, if you just reach out to me. I am open to helping you as best I can, navigating how to combine oils, what to use for certain conditions that may be helpful for supporting your overall health and well-being. And let me just, okay, so we're gonna come back here. So one of the things that I love to do, and this is a great way to decrease the toxicity in our personal care products and household products. So these are, you might have seen, these are like dryer balls. And so these are balls that you put in the dryer in lieu of dryer sheets. And so you can add some essential oils to this and then put them in your dryer and help just create a nice aromatic experience for the dryer, for the clothes. And you're not getting all the toxic chemicals that are put in dryer sheets. Unfortunately, a lot of them are toxic. I talked about making a hand spray. So this is a hand spray that I've made, can't really see it very well, using the On Guard essential oil blend. So I have it in a glass bottle. It's small enough that I can put it in a purse, and when I go to the grocery store, I can spray the cart down. And so I know that I am boosting my health while I'm out and about. And we combine this with some rubbing alcohol and a little bit of a vitamin E so that we don't get our hands dried out. And so these are some of the rollerball bottles that we make. We actually do classes. So we have fabulous recipes and people can come and play with the oils and find what blends work for them. And then we can make up little individual oil roller balls, and it's a lot of fun. So if you have any questions, again, please reach out to me. And in the meantime, I wish you health and wellness, and have a great day.